When Soviet invaded Afghanistan in 1979, India was the first non-communist nation who recognized Soviet-backed Afghan government. India also supported United States during the US-led invasion of Afghanistan in 2001. India offered intelligence and other forms of support for the Northern Alliance and helped them to form a government. So, it is obvious that whatever the situation is, India was highly determined to never support any radical Islamic group in Afghanistan. But now in 2021 things has dramatically started changing due to the withdrawals of US troops from Afghanistan. So let's see why India is failing in Afghanistan. The withdrawal of US troops from Afghanistan is making Taliban stronger rapidly. Now, Taliban is gaining more territorial control in Afghanistan more than ever since 2001. The more time goes, the more Afghan national government appearing weaker, as Taliban has already taken control over 85% of Afghanistan's territory. Afghan national government and its allies like India, Turkey, and US are highly concerned over massive advancements of Taliban. Among South Asian nations, only Pakistan and India is a big obvious player in Afghanistan. Both nation always stays in race, whether it's military dominance or political hegemony. Indian government has been heavily supporting Afghan national government. On the other hand, Pakistan has been supporting Taliban since Soviet invasion in Afghanistan.
Your suffering is our pain. Your dreams are our duty. Your strength is our belief. Your courage is our inspiration. Above all, your friendship is our honor.
Now let's talk about India's relationship with the Afghan national government. India has no border or direct sea connection with Afghanistan. After the overthrow of the Taliban in 2001, India established diplomatic relations with the newly established democratic government. India provided aid and participated in the reconstruction efforts by providing $750 million in humanitarian and economic aid, making it the largest regional provider of aid for Afghan national government. India's support and collaboration extends to rebuilding of air links, power plants, and investing in health and education sectors, roads, bridges, and dams in Afghanistan. India helped to train Afghan civil servants, diplomats, military and police forces heavily. India also seeks the development of supply lines of electricity, oil and natural gas, and also to give Afghan students scholarships. India gave duty-free access for all Afghan-made products in India's huge market. Whether it's BJP-led government or Congress-led government, India helped Afghan national government through thick and thin. Why India need Afghanistan? Number 1. India needs Afghanistan to develop a huge espionage and surveillance network to counter its adversary Pakistan. Pakistan has a long border with Afghanistan which is known as Durand Line. Many Afghan Pashtun people believes that this border is not legit, because a big part of Pashtun-dominated area has gone under the rule of Pakistan's occupation. Afghanistan still claims that this area belongs to Afghanistan. And the enemy of my enemy is my friend is a perfect diplomatic strategy in this case for India. India can use Afghanistan's soil to run covert operations against Pakistan. Number 2. Chabahar Port. India wants to enter in the huge market of Middle East and Europe through Central Asia and Russia. So they inaugurated the development of Iran's Chabahar port and many road bridges, railway construction projects to make sure connectivity across Central Asia. Many experts believes that it is a counter-project against China-Pakistan economic corridor. Number 3. Tapi Pipeline. Tapi Pipeline is basically an energy vein which will convey natural gas from Turkmenistan through Afghanistan to India. To secure a constant energy supply, India needs Afghanistan. Number 4. Minerals. Lots of Indian private mining companies invested heavily in Afghanistan and they own many rare earth material and mineral mines in Afghanistan. Number 5. It's a global and strategic power game. To ensure India's presence in Central Asia, India needs Afghanistan. Afghanistan is an important chapter for textbooks dedicated to geopolitics and war. Every superpower, Great Britain, US and USSR, everyone studied that chapter with great attention and attended the exams and failed. As an emerging economic powerhouse in the world and South Asian region, India needs to prove its endurance and influence in Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a litmus test for India's ascendance as a regional and global power. In recent days, India has started failing to gain its importance in Afghanistan due to the rapid advancements of Taliban. The Foreign Minister of India S. Jaishankar also held several meetings with Taliban officials and its allies except Pakistan. Why India is failing in Afghanistan. Number 1. India has no friend to support their interest in Afghanistan. Taliban considers India as a direct enemy like its other enemies, US and Afghan national government. Number 2. US completely abandoned India in Afghanistan and left no room for hope for India. India's long-term trusted ally Russia also has no intention to support India. Number 3. China is also a big regional power in Afghanistan. Not only big players, also regional powers like Iran, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan seems reluctant to support India's interest. Because India's presence will never be productive for other nation except India. Number 4. Pakistan is directly connected with Afghanistan border and they can easily beat India's presence in this region. Pakistan can infiltrate trained Taliban fighters and supply them arms and ammunitions easily. For these reasons, India is failing in Afghanistan like a house of cards. Subscribe this channel to get more informative videos. Intercepted is created to show amazing informative contents.